What's up, everyone? My name's Chris, and I'm a victim of narcissism. I have a theory on what the purpose of narcissism is, and I feel it has a lot to do with, good and evil, like heaven and hell, God and the devil, and I feel, empathy and love and real is the way of God, and to be fake and be narcissistic and everything else is the way of the devil. And I feel it's so simple that people just don't get it because we complicate everything, and I feel like that is the work of the devil as well. Because complicating things creates confusion creates illusions, and illusions create fear creates a lot. And that's the truth, it's just, and that is me trying to simplify things, because looking back at all the narcissistic abuse and tactics and knowing for sure what she was doing the entire time, I just can't fathom that a human being would be born that way, that a human being would want to do that to somebody else. So I truly feel like narcissism is almost like a possession of the devil. Like, it's doing the devil's work, trying to place guilt in others, because I feel guilt leads to hell. Because guilt is a serious, feeling that we have, and I feel like having guilt and you pass away or something, that leads you to hell. If you feel like you've done wrong to anybody or anything, or stuff laying in the back of your head that you feel like you just did wrong, is the path to hell. I feel like being open, honest, and true is the only way. And I can't live my life knowing that other people are negatively affected and I'm sitting on top. Like, to me, that's not okay. And that creates guilt. And I don't do guilt. I can't handle it. I'm open, I'm honest. I don't care if it gets me in trouble or not, because, cause and effect. And I've always lived my life like that. And being with a narcissist, it totally changed everything. It changed my life so much that I didn't even know what was up, what was down. My moral compass was all over the place. Insane. Like, it's totally insane what narcissism does to the victim. And people don't see this. People don't realize the damage that it's caused and what it makes people do. We're not taught how to deal with stuff like this. We're not even, to me, I wasn't even aware. I wasn't aware of any of it. Like, I automatically thought, like, if you were to fall in love with someone, it would be true. I didn't think people would fake years of their life to get to somebody. Like, to me, that should be considered a crime. That should be considered like the top dog of all abuse. Like, I would have rather have gotten my ass whooped on a daily for a year or so until I snapped out of it and was like, hell no, than deal with almost a decade of mental abuse and loving, kids that aren't mine, and we go to court and find out I don't have a right to crap. I filed for custody of my stepkids because I feel I raised them for over 5 years, and I know them, and they need help. The silent damage that goes on in narcissism is also something that needs to be highlighted, because the silent damage, I feel, is more in kids than it is the straight victims. And with kids involved in narcissism, that just keeps it going. It's like keeping it going, like a factory. And we need to step in and do something about it, because this is our society, this is our lives, and it's affecting everybody. You know, whether people want to admit it or not, narcissism is destroying our society. It's making people so damaged that they don't want to be around people. And then the people that are the narcissists are going around grandiose, oh, I'm better than everyone, everything. And that's not the truth. They're the ones that are below the totem pole, and they're living a fake life because they know that they are. And to allow that to happen is not okay. You know, we need to stand up and voice what is going on. Because if we just sit here and take it and not say anything, nothing will happen. Nothing. And it will continue, and it's just not okay. So I feel narcissism awareness should become a national thing, a worldwide thing, and we need to crack down on it seriously, because it's not okay. It destroys everyone that's involved in it, even the narcissist. Because no matter what, that narcissist is going to have a narcissistic fall. It happens every time. When people snap out of it, or they realize, or the narcissist goes too far, like mine did, and cheated and caught an STD and tried to hide it by telling everyone I was emotionally battering her and the kids, and had me removed from my house because she was hiding from the STD she caught. So it's horrible. It is horrible that people just can't even be accountable and just man up for their actions. You know, cause and effect. If you can't live your life like that, you know, you don't need to be around. That's as far as I'm concerned, because I know everyone deserves a chance and stuff, but if you're not looking to try to better yourself and take everyone down with you because you can't better yourself, that's a problem. That is a big problem. And people like myself don't deserve it. They don't deserve it at all. And I've tried so hard to live my life honest and true, and even now I find myself being a straight up asshole. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, I used to, you know, pretty much just be a passive person and let people do their thing. And I can't anymore. I just can't. I can't allow people around me to be any other way than what I see fit, because I feel that I'm more right, because I don't take anybody down with me. It's myself, you know, and I fight for others in a good way, and I look out for others in a good way, and especially my kids. That's the main number one thing right there, is my kids. And knowing that I just want honest, pure, and true with my kids and anybody that's in my life, I just don't feel like that's wrong. So, I mean, I welcome opinions, criticism, whatever, but that's just truly what the damage and battering has done to me. It has made me pretty much hate people, and to me, that's not okay. To have hate in you is just not okay. You know, that's part of the healing process, so I know it, and I need to work past that and realize, like, I need to pretty much construct a filter for myself and know that I can't just be open with everybody. I can't just give everyone that chance. I need to read more into it and not sacrifice myself so much. And that's, like, the honest truth. So anybody out there that's been battered and, you know, victimized by narcissism, you know, this is all real stuff, like real thoughts and everything, as I'm going on my journey of healing and trying to fight for what's mine. And I just want everyone to know, you know, I want people to know that they have power. I want people to know their worth. You know, I just want people to be able to stand up and speak for themselves, because with narcissistic abuse, you just shut up because you're afraid. You're afraid of making that narcissist upset in any way, because they just batter the shit out of you. But with all that said, you know, I hope someone gets something out of this, and God bless.